or you make some stupid jokes that the person is not even supposed to smile. They just
laughing
at you.
or maybe she's blushing when you're talking to her, like, bro, okay,
Yeah.
good afternoon.
So some.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. This is Vic and my beautiful wife here,
Debbie.
Yeah, we're back. And today we are here, to discuss something that, people do ask. A lot of time, both ladies, guys ask questions like, how do I know if my crush is crushing on me?
Yeah.
How do I know somebody I likes me? Especially if you're a church guy, or a church girl.
Yeah. For example, in my own church now, someone would not come directly to you to say, oh, I like you, and then so they will have to like go to the pastor and then all of that
process.
So the question is, how do you now know the person that likes you before they actually tell you that they do? What are the signs to look out for? I think
yeah, but girls who have crush too now.
Yeah,
right? So sometimes we guys too don't even know if a lady is crushing on us or not. You want to take your chances.
You were crushing on me, babe, for like how many years?
I was crushing on you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was crushing on her for quite some time, but eventually
I did not know.
You did not know, but I came. So straight to the point, how do you know that, especially if you're a church boy, Christian, a church girl, a Christian, and you want to know that, okay, how do I know this person? I think number one is communication.
Yeah.
If someone is being intentional about talking to you, about communicating with you, creating time to talk to you, the person is not forming all that busy, to talk to you. For example, before I met my wife, I had people that are interested in me too.
Yeah.
And sometimes one of the ways, for me is just the communication is not just there. I can't just stay in the phone with the person for long and the person wants to talk and talk. I just get bored. And sometimes I don't even pick the call. And when I don't pick and I don't return the call, those are signs. It just shows that this person is not just into you and stuff. Well, when I met my wife, I really wanted to talk to her.
Yeah. He was always talking. That I had to tell a friend of mine that, oh my God, this person talks too much, and she was like, "Is that not a red flag that you're supposed to look at too?"
Yeah. So I was creating time, like being very intentional to want to hear from her.
Yeah.
So I'm like not lost like somebody just coming talk and disturb. But I mean, it's creating time.
Yeah, I think
being intentional.
The communication part is also like the kind of things you talk about. So if someone is asking you that, oh, I was with the football or something, is not depth. Like someone that really likes you would ask questions with them, trying to get to know you, like ask about your faith, what do you think about do you celebrate Christmas, ask about like what do you think about parenthood, those questions that would give them a perspective into your character. Those are some of the things they ask for. If someone is asking you questions like what is your genotype, you should know that this person really wants to get to know you more than like on a normal surface level, but more depth.
Yeah, so not every kind of questions or things you communicate about begins to show that the person is liking you, so that you won't get a very wrong signal. But my wife said there are certain depths, there are certain questions, that when this person is asking you, it begins to tell you that this person wants something more than this. This person wants he wants to understand the ideology, he wants to like, oh, in the future, how many children do you want to give birth to? Things like that. The person is asking you about your future plans, like you communicate about different things, loads of questions, because the truth is that during dating or courting, one of the ways you get to know people is through questions. So even if you say you are going out on your first date, what is expected is that, you want to ask each other questions, you want to understand more about each other, and that's important.
Yeah, and another thing is if someone like sitting beside you in church, that might be a sign they always want to be around you. They want to like talk to you. So um they're always checking up on you if you did not come to church. Like, and then they are saying, "Oh, I want to pray with you about a challenge you're going through. I'd like to discuss Bible with you." They want to like do like Bible studies with you. Like, oh, this month we are reading the book of Matthew, or they want to like build that spiritual stamina together with you. They would like to pray with you, like, oh, can we pray together about something, or do we you have like they want to like build like a timely prayer meetings together. Then you should tell you something, because the truth is they are not having prayer meetings with everybody in church. So so that automatically makes you special to them. Yeah.
Yeah, so in nutshell, what I'll say to add to what my wife said is attention. That's the word, like attention. Someone is giving you attention, they want your attention, they can be busy for everybody, but they are not busy for you, right? They are interested in your life, interested in things that concerns you, about your job, about your family, about your future, even about your past. They are just interested in anything that concerns you,
Yeah.
and yeah, being intentional about that, as my wife said, trying to do, see how to get involved with you and stuff. They want to even go out with you, like ask you out
Yeah.
for a date, ask you, can we go somewhere? Can we do this activity together? Nobody wants to do that for somebody that, there's no part of you that is showing interest in the person.
Yeah, sure.
For my wife, for example, I asked her, oh, can I, and she's a very busy person at that time. She was photographer traveling all around. So getting her attention was a little bit difficult. She said, oh, I'm coming to shoot in Ibadan. Like, okay, can you just out of your little time, can we just meet here,
Yeah, that was
And
what happened.
yeah, and,
And
and that's what
it
happened.
was nice because when we met, we kind of connected on a certain level.
Hmm.
Our mutual like for tourism helped us to get connected, but we wouldn't know that if we were always talking on phone.
Yeah.
So it's about that also. Yeah.
Yeah, so that shows a level of attention, person giving
Yeah.
attention to your life. It could be a green light that maybe this person is actually interested in me and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the person too might be shy.
Hmm.
We have brothers and sisters that are shy. So one way you can, so they might not be very bold and forthcoming to say, "Can we do this together?" or all of that. But then you will still know. Ask me out.
How?
So you know from their body language,
Mm.
So the body language thing goes in two ways. One, they might be very shy and nervous
Mhm.
around you, or they might be active around you. So if, let's say, he plays the piano, for example, and then he sees you in church and you see that it's playing differently than you would normally do, or when you talk to him, or when she sings, you guys maintain eye contact in church, all of that is just the body language. You would know if someone likes you or not.
Yeah, and just to add to that, sometimes some people just smile unusually.
Smile
Even
sheepishly.
even the kind of smile that normally, or you make some
Oh
stupid
my
jokes that
god.
the person is not even supposed to smile. They
And
just
he's
smile
laughing
at
at
you.
it. Or maybe she's blushing when you're talking to her, like, bro, okay,
Yeah.
good afternoon.
Yeah. So some can be very shy. Some can be, as my wife says, so hyperactive. Some can it just, but you need to watch the body language. When somebody begins to feel so unusual
Around you,
around you,
yeah.
different from how she will feel. There are some girls that, or some guys that can, some, very, then that they jump around, talk everywhere. But then when they are with you, they just calm down. It's like, someone poured water in very cold water in their body and they're just sitting down there. I've seen several people like that,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
ladies that can be very tough, but yet, they meet this guy and yeah, they are just sitting down. And then if the guy say do this, they are, so it's very funny, but it begins to give you some signal that, oh, maybe this person have some level of interest also in me, you know. Another thing I would say is, will I say jealousy? Yeah. Will I say jealousy, or how do I call it? Like, you can tell, like maybe somebody that is just a friend of yours, you assume that you are
That are
just friends.
friends.
But you are
Okay.
saying, I'm thinking of a friend of mine told me that we
He
should
likes
meet, or
me.
he likes me, or he wants us to hang out. And you can see the whole countenance on his or her face changing, and they begin to have,
Why are you angry
yeah.
at? What's going on? Where are you going? Why did you not tell me before now? Why are you just leaving? It's not that deep.
Before I started, dating my wife, I used to have this friend, of course I've known her from campus, but
Yeah.
she didn't, she didn't communicate her interest. And I just saw her as a friend. I wasn't really into her and stuff. But, during that period when I was trying to tell her, she was asking me questions
Okay,
like,
when you told her we were getting
yeah, I
married.
told that. No, in fact, I even told her first about, okay, dating this
Okay,
person, like
yeah.
in a relationship, and there were just a lot of questions. Are you sure? Are you very sure? Have you prayed about it? Are you sure she loves you the way you love her? There were just a whole lot. So
Yeah.
I could read from the language that it's not just that this girl is concerned. It's
It's
like
just like,
she's interested.
why?
Why? She just wanted to know why. Why did you decide to go for her and stuff like that? So you see that, even in relationship, and you say, oh, I want to go out with this guy, or this guy asks me out, or you say, I think I'm liking this guy. You can see there. That's to tell you that possibly this guy is jealous. And he's jealous because he likes you and he wants to protect a territory that is not his
Yeah,
yet. But in
yeah,
his
yeah,
mind, maybe he's
yeah, yeah.
thinking that is
And
it.
then the last one I would like to share is that if someone like is always eager to like share their wins with you, like, oh my god, I just got this admission, oh I just got this certificate, oh I won this award, they're eager to share their wins with you. And then when they are feeling down, you are the first person they want to talk to about it. They're sharing their goals with you, like, oh, in 10 years time I want to do this, in 10 years times I want to do this. And they would also want to know your plans in a way to see if it syncs with theirs. So it might be a sign that they really like you and they are considering spending the rest of their lives with you.
Yeah. Another thing is, I mean, people following you on social media, you can, some people can, I don't mean stalking, but if someone likes you from church, from group, from work, you just notice that they start following you all around. They can be liking your picture and be commenting,
Oh
oh,
well,
beautiful,
that's
wonderful.
creepy,
Just,
babe.
yeah, but that's to tell you that the person is picking a level of interest in you. Some people do that sometimes, and if they are not careful, it begins to become like stalking, and the lady might
Yeah.
not like that. But some people do that. It's just to tell you, because there are so many people online. So why is it that it's always my own social media? You follow me across all platforms and you
Well,
keep liking my posts and stuff. But it's
yeah.
just to tell you that possibly the person is having some level of interest in you,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
that's possibly
Yeah.
you need to look at. I
Yeah.
think lastly, I would just say that acts, as
Yeah, I think that's the most
assumptions
important
can be
thing. Don't
deadly.
assume.
As much as we are saying different things, a lot of time personality differs, so we can't accurately say
No,
this will
don't
work for
don't
everybody.
assume.
But
Don't assume.
make sure you ask, and that's why we wrote a book called Situationship versus Relationship. And some of these tips I think can be found in the book, and
Yeah.
then and we elaborated more, like just to make sure that you don't fall into a situationship. And part of
Yeah.
what we said is that you need to be intentional. You need to
Yeah.
talk. You
You
need to
have to.
communicate about
So
it.
like just don't assume they like you and you're like,
Yeah.
oh me too, I like you back, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're just in like an undefined relationship and
Relationship.
both of you are just cruising,
And in your mind, you might assume you are in love, or
and
you,
yeah,
and
because you
yet,
see all of these signs, but some people can show all of these signs and still
mm-hmm.
not want to get committed to you. So they might like you, someone might like you and still not want to be in a committed relationship with you. So it is up to you to say, uncle, I have seen all of these signs
Mm-hmm.
and I know that you are liking me, so what do you want from me, and then their response of course would let you know where the relationship is going.
Yeah, so just be intentional. Be intentional about that, and make sure that you don't just assume any relationship. Go into
Yeah.
it purposefully, talk about it and stuff. So, I mean, we have our book. You see the link there. I think it's something that will really bless you, and you'll really be able to learn more about some of these things, not to just to make sure you don't avoid the pitfall of situationship, having heartache or wasting your time with people that are going nowhere, or they don't have a definite plan or a future with you. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you for watching. Don't
Make sure you
forget to
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah, and ensure you share with someone. If it has blessed you, share. And let's hear from you, if there are things you've learned over time or things you've observed over time over people that have crushed on you or you have
Yeah,
crushed
we'd
on
love to
them.
hear
Would
from
love to
you.
hear from you too. Yeah, bye.
Bye, babe. Kiss me.
Love you.